All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really excited this morning because we got two powerful leaders in the studio. Rodney Bullard, CEO of the same house, and Kwame Johnson, CEO of Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Metro Atlanta. And I'm so excited to have y'all. Now, listen, if you've been anywhere near Atlanta these past few months, you know about the Beloved Benefit, one of the biggest, most meaningful events around. And look, I had the honor of emceeing it this year with the one and only Maria Taylor. And let me tell y'all, man, the energy, the purpose, the stories, it was powerful. So, Rodney, for anybody hearing about this for the first time, break it down. What exactly is the Beloved Benefit?
Ricky, it is a pleasure to be here and an honor to be here with my brother Kwame as well. The Beloved Benefit is Atlanta's opportunity to come together to do good together.
Yes.
And we have done it 4 times since 2019. So corporate Atlanta, philanthropic Atlanta, high net worth individuals like Arthur Blank and Dan Cathy coming together and raising money. And we've raised upwards of $45 million that we give back out to the community.
Yes.
But as you recall, what I love about it is it's not black tie, it's come as you are.
Yeah.
And 20% of the tickets are given away to the community. So everybody sits together, loves on one another, and we have a good time.
And by the way, I just had a flash. That story, your story is absolutely amazing, man. It about had me in tears, man. And thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So now, Rodney, you helped bring this whole thing to life. So what made you say we need something that unites the whole city?
You know, this was actually when I was at Chick-fil-A. I was leading corporate social responsibility there, and so Dan Cathy, our CEO at the time, he and I discussed what can we do to really unite the city. We have areas like the west side of Atlanta. I grew up in South DeKalb, and I'm floored that people don't know those areas, that I go to other areas like Roswell and Buckhead for the first time. But I know those folks will never go to my neighborhood in South DeKalb or on the west side or Campbellton Road. And so how can we bring people together physically, but also bring people together in this time of division so we can do good for one another?
Yeah, absolutely. And I hosted a lot of events, but man, this one felt different. And standing on that stage and seeing CEOs sitting out there like the president of Chick-fil-A was there, Gary.
Oh, really, Mr. Cathy? True.
You know, everybody was there. Sitting next to families, mentors, young folks, everybody together. It felt like a beloved community in real life. How intentional was that unity? Because you could feel it in the room.
No, it's very intentional, and that's the reason why we do it. And Arthur Blank and Dan Cathy, I heard y'all talking about the Falcons as I was driving.
Oh, we love
I'm gonna tell Arthur, but
Yeah, we love the Falcons for sure.
we do too. But they have been wonderful, and they have supported it. So now corporations like Chick-fil-A, Southern Company, Delta, UPS, Coca-Cola, they all have supported Home Depot. They've all supported this event since day one. And it's become corporate Atlanta's event because of that. And so we're very appreciative of the intentionality, but also really understanding that it takes a lot to create a village. And we have to be vigilant about that every day.
And let's talk about impact, the real change happening. Atlanta's, a great city, but we know that there are a lot of big gaps, education, housing opportunities for our young people. Rodney, what communities are touched by the Beloved Benefit?
We think this is about economic mobility, and so we try and touch nonprofit organizations as beneficiaries that are doing great work for our youth. They're doing great work in the realm of education, entrepreneurship, employment, and mental health. And so we have wonderful organizations like Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and my brother Kwame here, who represents Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Atlanta in an extremely important position in a miraculous way. He's awesome, doing great work, and so I would love to allow him to tell you about the impact and how he feels this has touched his organization.
Well, first, just want to thank Rodney and the organization. Rodney's my big brother, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And, he's doing the work and helping us do more work. And being part of Beloved helps us serve more young people. We serve about 3,000 youth across Atlanta and Macon, Columbus, and also in Dalton. And what we say is we defend potential, right? All of us got here because someone defended our potential. And the support that we're receiving allows us to serve more young people. 98% of the kids who get mentors from our program graduate high school on time. And when you talk about economic mobility, you got to graduate high school.
Right.
The fast way out of poverty is a high school diploma. So I think that's the biggest thing we can do in any city is help young people graduate high school. Without that, you can't do anything. And 98% of our kids avoid the criminal justice system through mentorship. So that's the type of impact we're having.
I remember signing up for Big Brothers and Big Sisters, but why you had to have car insurance? This back in the 90s. You had to have, this like, no, we need to see, I couldn't afford car insurance, so I couldn't be a big brother. So I laugh about it now. So I was on my own, I mentored young men that was living in the apartment complex because, man, they didn't have a dad. Like, I would work at Showbiz Pizza and take these kids to work because they'd never been to Showbiz Pizza. It's now Chuck E. Cheese. But back in the day, and that's been one of my things because, man, there's a lot of people that have a little bit of extra, and there's a lot of kids growing up, without a mother or a father that really need that mentorship. And I have done this my whole life. And Big Brothers and I was inspired by Big Brothers and Big Sisters. So important because a lot of times we don't do it because we don't talk about it enough. You see the Big Brothers, Big Sisters commercials all the time or whatever that would inspire you to go out and just do something extra for kids that don't have. And we have to be something to those kids. Like you mentor, like, listen, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
It makes a difference.
No, I appreciate that. We have 300 kids waiting in Atlanta for mentors. 200 of them are boys. I got 10,000 kids waiting across the country for mentors. So we appreciate that. Mentors helped me. I was 17. I went to prison for making bad decisions, and mentors helped me get to where I am. So it's about paying it forward, and we appreciate you agreeing to be a part of that.
Yeah, just put tears in your eyes.
Yeah, I wanted to be a
just
part of
knowing.
Big Brother, Big Sister. And I used to pass by the place that was on Peachtree, but then it vanished.
Yeah.
I didn't see it
We're
anymore.
at the Met now in Southwest Atlanta,
Oh,
right in the
okay.
community. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd definitely be a good mentor because I appreciate everything you did for my kids.
So how does these dollars actually turn into real change on the ground?
Yeah, so for every $1,000, we can serve a kid for a whole year. And the support that we're getting from Beloved allows us to serve thousands of more young people across Atlanta and produce those type of results. So the money goes directly to the community, support young people, help them stay in school, make the right decisions, and graduate and reach their full potential. That's what the support does.
Well, right here, right now, we're gonna give you $1,000 for Big Brothers of America program. It's just one kid at a time. Right now, on the spot. I'll cash app it to you. I'm sure you're gonna
Appreciate
I'm
that.
sure you're not gonna go to Five Guys.
You're going to see us at Chick-fil-A, brother.
Right. Kwame, your organization is changing lives one person at a time. How does the support from the Beloved benefit help Big Brothers and Big Sisters to do even more?
Yeah. You can think about the times that we're in. Mental health is a big issue. We know about SNAP going away. We know about the challenges that young people are facing. So the need for mentorship is more essential now than ever, right? So having this opportunity through Rodney and through Beloved allows us to go deeper in communities where young people need it the most. Coming out of COVID, young people are experiencing challenges with mental health, social media, more than we've ever seen before. More than all of us, I think, went through when we were growing up. So the need for mentorship is more essential now than ever.
Right.
And Kwame mentioned something, one of the things that Big Brothers Big Sisters does is they network families. And during this time of uncertainty, Big Brothers Big Sisters has gone beyond just mentorship and done a host of things. So we're proud to support this organization.
So you guys all support everything from job training to housing to health equity. So how do you match funding to the real needs of Atlanta families?
So, as you mentioned, housing, helping people get into homes, connecting them to resources. We have programs that get kids into corporate America. We have a workplace mentoring program where we partner with Chick-fil-A and Cox and different local companies, UPS, where we bring young people into corporate environments where they get to see themselves in those opportunities and get jobs. So it's really about economic mobility and helping young people get to those next levels, and mentorship can help ignite that. And again, the biggest thing is helping young people stay in school and graduate, and that's what it does.
Do you have a couple of stories of lives that was changed?
Absolutely.
The one that stick out to y'all personally.
Absolutely. So you heard one of the young ladies from the West Side Future Fund. So there's several different organizations. There is New Life Community Church in DeKalb County. There's the West Side Future Fund, which was really the original organization for us in giving back. And the West Side Future Fund was started to help transform the west side of Atlanta, but even more so help protect it so that it wasn't completely gentrified and washed away, and that the legacy residents of of the West Side could still stay in place and enjoy a new West Side. And so you heard from one young lady there that night that she didn't have housing and she was homeless. And so really taking her from homelessness to housing to owning her own home, that was one of the most powerful stories of the evening. And what I loved about the Beloved Benefit this year in particular was we always tell the stories of the beneficiaries, of the people who were impacted. And each one of those stories, Morehouse School of Medicine, you got a chance to see a young lady who again started in a very difficult situation, but then eventually came out and was a doctor and now helping people in the community that she grew up in. And so each one of these communities, whether it's the Atlanta Technical College, Morehouse School of Medicine, New Life, or Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Atlanta, they're doing great work, and they are stories, they're lives, they're faces, they're our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our mothers, and our fathers behind this work. It's not faceless work.
Big shout out to T.I., big shout out to Luda.
Yep.
They came through. Big shout out to Maria Taylor. That was a lot of fun.
I didn't know you dated Maria. That was something
Boy, I let a good one get away, boy. I need to do better, but
That's
I
right.
gave my life to Jesus.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
now I'm waiting for Jesus
Amen.
to walk her on my front porch. I want to say, so are we going to do another benefit, and what the next one is going to look like?
Yeah, so we hope to do these every other year. They're
Okay.
big events. They're as big as the Grammys. And so we had 1,600 people here. And we actually scaled it down from the prior one that had 3,000 people. And so we try and do these every other year, and our hope is that we'll get the opportunity to do it again in 2027. And this has been Atlanta's event, and I thought for the next one might be for Georgia, for the entire state.
Okay.
And how can we bring the state together?
Now, y'all, for folks listening who want to be a part of this, whether it's donating, volunteering, mentoring, what's the best way to get involved?
Absolutely. So the best way to get involved is to go to thesamehouse.org or thesamehouse.com or belovedbenefit.org, and you can find information about what we're doing there. You can volunteer there. We also have larger organizations called beneficiaries, and so Kwame's organization is one of those, but smaller organizations too called beacons. And so we will host rounds of voting where you get a chance to vote on your favorite beacon at the time, and whichever beacon gets the most online votes then gets $30,000. And the others competing, typically they compete in rounds of 3. The others competing get $10,000 as well. So everybody does get a participation trophy because everybody's worthy and their work is worthy. But we want folks to volunteer, to give of their time, and to give of their treasure.
Boy, good people like y'all get on my nerves, because y'all always like just grab you people with a good heart, and y'all just suck them in. And man, I'm so proud to have been a part of this, and anything that I can ever do to help. Man, thank you for all that you do, and stay encouraged. We really appreciate the opportunity. We appreciate the opportunity to help. And thank y'all for showing up early this morning to talk about everything that we're talking about, because so many people benefit from it. Because times are hard, and these programs are needed. And so we're just happy to have y'all. And I'm proud of what it's doing for our city. Rodney and Kwame, man, thank y'all for the work that you're doing and being here today. One more time, let everybody know how they can donate.
You can go to thesamehouse.org or thesamehouse.com. Beloved Benefit, Google Beloved Benefit. You will see information about it. Go to YouTube. You'll see our videos. You'll see Bruno Mars, Usher, Maroon 5, John Legend, T.I., Luda, all the folks who have been a part of it, Rickey, Smiley. So you'll see everybody who's been a part of it, but more importantly, you have an opportunity to support, and you can be a part of it as well.
There it is, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all, Rodney Bullard, Kwame Johnson, y'all.
Woo!
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.